What's up, people? It's Nature Girl 30 here, and this is going to be part discussion, part rant, and part predictions for Over the Limit. Now, I'm going to get into Over the Limit first so I can go into my rant, and this is just something I just heard about and just saw on WWE.com, which really is unsettling for me. But let's go on to the whole show, shall we? All right, I'm gonna start off with Zack Ryder versus Kane, and this is a dark match that's gonna probably air on YouTube and on the WWE channel. Do I really care about this? I kind of do because I like Kane, and I really hope that Kane decimates Zack Ryder. But honestly, with the whole Zack Ryder and Kane thing, this is probably gonna be a redemption match, and I wouldn't be surprised if Zack Ryder wins and beats Kane in this dark match. So my vote's gonna go towards Zack Ryder. Moving on to the WWE Divas Championship match with Layla versus Beth Phoenix. Layla just got the belt. It wouldn't, I mean, I honestly would prefer it to be on Beth Phoenix. I mean, because Beth Phoenix really seems like she's a credible champion to me. Don't get me wrong, Layla is good. She was great in Lay Cool, and she's going to give Beth Phoenix a run for her money. But I think that she won the belt far too soon. But who am I kidding? She's gonna keep the belt in that match. So unfortunately, my vote is gonna go towards Layla for keeping her belt. Moving on to the tag team championship match, which really makes me happy because it's actually part of the card. The Boom and Truth versus Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler. I'm really hoping that Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler don't win because it would definitely bring Dolph Ziggler down. He honestly does not need to be in a tag team. It's just going to bring him down. But I really wouldn't be surprised if they actually try to take the belts off Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. But so, unfortunately, my vote is going to go towards Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler for the win. I am hoping I am wrong about that. Okay, moving on to the World Heavyweight Championship four-way, fatal four-way match with uh, with Chris Jericho, Alberto Del Rio, Randy Orton, and Sheamus. Now, the feud between Randy Orton and Sheamus has been going on for a long time, and it seems to me that that feud has overshadowed this fatal four-way. They have done nothing for Chris Jericho. They have done absolutely nothing for Alberto Del Rio. So let's count those guys out. I really doubt that those guys are going to win. It's going to be between Randy Orton and Sheamus. I really don't want Randy Orton to be the champion again. He's been there, done that, got the t-shirt. He does not need it. I'm hoping that Sheamus actually keeps the belt. So my vote is going to go towards, I hate to say it, but it might go towards, well, no, well, actually, if Randy Orton goes heel, 9 times out of 10, the belt may go to him. So my vote is gonna go towards Randy Orton for the win. Not that I really want to. I really want Sheamus to win, but my vote's gonna go towards Randy Orton because it may be his night for a heel turn. He'll definitely become a heel champion if he actually wins the belt. But moving on to the next match, the WWE Championship match, CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. And this is going to be a really interesting match. I'm actually kind of excited about it because CM Punk definitely brings his A game in every match that he's in. Daniel Bryan is probably the crown prince of submission. He's not the king, but he's the crown prince of submission. The guy is actually good at what he does. So this lets me know that this match is going to definitely be good. Do I really see Daniel Bryan actually taking the belt back? Possibly, especially with the whole wannabe triangle between Caitlyn and AJ. And this may escalate, actually fueling AJ's heel turn. So my vote actually goes towards Daniel Bryan for the win. Not that I really want to. I actually like CM Punk, but either or, Daniel Bryan for the win. Moving on to the main event of the night. Yawn. John Cena versus John Laurinaitis. I can care less about this match. I can care less if John Laurinaitis is the stipulation is that I don't know that he shaves off his head and it has to be and they rip off his clothes and completely tar and feather him in his underwear. I don't care. The point is that I can care less about this match. I can care less about John Laurinaitis. And honestly, I don't particularly care much for John Cena. He really has not shown me much of late. I don't have any qualms with the guy as a person. I just think that he is definitely starting. I just really don't see any change in him. But he's John Cena. He's going to stay John Cena no matter what. So let's face it. there's going to be some interference here. We all know this. It's either going to be from the Big Show or it's going to be from Brock Lesnar. My guess is that Brock Lesnar is going to probably do it on behalf of John Laurinaitis, and the Big Show is probably going to stick it to John Laurinaitis by allowing, by trying to get John Cena to win. It's going to be either or. So honestly, I kind of see John Laurinaitis actually remaining general manager. I hate to say it, but it just looks that way. I'm sorry. I'm all rooting for John Cena. As much as John Cena is stale right now and kind of stagnant in his character, I'm honestly have to say that John Laurinaitis for the win. Not that I really want it or care for that matter. All right, moving on from there. Now that my predictions are over, I'm going to go on towards my rant. And this is one thing that I have just saw on WWE.com that I am not liking right now. Starting on July 23rd, WWE, actually, John Cena with the executive vice president, Stephanie McMahon, has announced that Raw is going to be adding another hour to its block. Instead of it being a 2-hour show like it usually is, it's going to remain a 3-hour show after the 1,000 show, whatever, actually more than 1,000, probably 100,000, whatever. The point is, on July 23rd, after July 23rd, they're going to keep it 3 hours. They're going to add another hour of crap? Come on now. Let's face it. The WWE, especially Raw, has been really mediocre as of late, especially coming on to their product. I mean, their product has been pathetic. There's only been a few times where they've had some great gems, some great entertainment. I mean, there are some times I was actually happy and gave a show an A. But it's rare now. It's to the point where they're sitting on their hands creatively, especially when it comes to the wrestlers and their characters. They have done nothing to want to promote this to be 3 hours. That's an extra hour of crap. Seriously. How in the world, I mean, people shut off at the second hour. What makes you think that adding a third hour is going to help? That means they're definitely going to have to step up their A game. That means they're going to definitely have to do a lot of changes with some of these characters. And that means they definitely have to do a lot of entertaining here. Not only for that night, but for the rest of the year. Come on. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that it's actually beneficial for the WWE, especially Raw of all brands, to actually add an extra hour? Do you think it's going to help it? Do you think it's going to hurt it? Do you freaking care? Do you think it's a waste of time? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Video response, comment in the comment section below. I want to hear all that. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this, because I'm going to be real. I really do believe that it's crap. I think it is stupid to add another hour, but I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Leave a comment below. Send me a video response. I am all for it. Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace.